That's why he goes.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To throw is Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
At the Colts 32-yard line.
Now Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 6. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. This time Jackson will throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is...
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Trap 50, trap 50, go!
Here's Richardson to throw. Now this will be swung out wide to Taylor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Third and 4.
Here we go, here we go! Panther 60, Panther...
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run to a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6.
Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's Jackson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Defense was expecting run, and they're down to pass of over 15 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down, and then some.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And Jackson throwing once more.
Got London on a slant. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Throws right back to London, complete again.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Ball at the 8-yard line.
Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard, maybe a touch less. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Go.
Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Ravens have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. See if they can do better here on this drive.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Incomplete. A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
On the draw is Taylor.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Get it.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Adafe Owe drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Jack Fox in punt formation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Jackson.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
37 yards.
And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now Richardson. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And now here's a carry heading left. Down to about the 22 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the 2-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Good strength, gets him a little extra and gets them some breathing room as he's tackled shy of the 10.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Pass caught right side by Taylor. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Gets past 1 man.
Elijah Moore.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Elijah Moore.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
Ravens 21, Colts 10. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Jackson now. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got him. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20. Not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Pass incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. They're able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Jackson will throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Drake London, the intended receiver there. But now it's third and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a fourth down. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On fourth down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. And this one is right through. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Colts take over first and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Jackson going to keep it.
He's got room to roam. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
A short one there, caught by 1.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
That is caught. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Look at the big man rumble.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 65 yards.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second and 4. A dump off for Mason. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Looking to throw.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Down the field, he's got one. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Adonai Mitchell
From 13 yards out.
and the Colts get a bit closer.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They go play action now. Jackson.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And he makes it all the way down to the 19. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Wide open receiver complete.
And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews from 4 yards out. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Luke now for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Ravens 45, Colts 17.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running left, Mason.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming down high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So on 4th down, Spencer Schrader on here for the Colts field goal.
43-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing is Jackson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
He'll get it to the 23-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Play action. Now Jackson. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Mark Andrews with career touchdown number 75. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants it.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The 46-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Baltimore.
Now a handoff as they run left side.
And he's got it down to the 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
And tough going there as they only get it up to about the 31.
Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
1-yard gain.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Back to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness, there was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Mitchell. Now what a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Now back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Ready up.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw again. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
2nd and 9.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at the 23-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Ravens.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So the final seconds tick away in this ball.